Oneida Bay. From a distance, it's a beauty, isn't it? A city nestled perfectly between the mountains and the sea, just brimming with potential. We've worked hard to make this place what it is, focusing on clean energy, walkability, and a real sense of community. It's a city built for people, not just for cars. But a quiet crisis is brewing just under that serene surface. If you pull back the curtain and look at the city's books, well, that tells a different, much more urgent story. In our production tab, it is just a sea of import demands for everything from electronics to media. We're bleeding money on imports. So, Mayor Rakuya Watanabe has been staring at these numbers, and he's handed us a bold new vision to save Oneida Bay's economy. The plan? A massive expansion of our industry with several huge modern factory sites. It's a move that will create thousands of jobs and finally let us stand on our own 2 feet. But, and this is a big but, a project this size could create a logistical nightmare. We're talking about a tidal wave of truck traffic. Also, we are not going to sacrifice our core principles for growth. This place will not become a car-choked hellscape for commuters. So, the question is, how do we build a massive industrial engine while staying true to our transit-loving soul? If you're ready to see how we tackle this monster of a logistics puzzle and want to follow the journey of Oneida Bay, make sure you're subscribed and have those notifications turned on. This is going to be a big one, so let's jump right on into it. All right, let's get down to business. The mayor's order is clear, but it's on us to make it happen. Before we lay down a single road or zone, we need to find the perfect spot and cook up a rock-solid plan. But this won't just be another dirty, gridlocked industrial park. This is Oneida Bay. We do things differently. Our whole strategy is going to be built on transit-oriented development, or TOD. Now, you usually hear about TOD for neighborhoods and shops, but we're applying it to heavy industry. The main ideas are the same: kill car dependency and build something efficient and sustainable. For us, that means a two-pronged attack. First, a completely separate high-capacity road network just for cargo. Second, and this is the star of the show, a super convenient public transit network for thousands of workers who'll be flooding in here. Here's the grand vision. We're creating a dual spine infrastructure. The first spine is a dedicated heavy-duty road network connecting directly throughout the port gates. The goal is to keep every single industrial truck on this dedicated network moving, no clogs and no backups. This road network is the key to the whole logistics plan. It'll keep our port streets clear and our supply chains flowing smoothly. The second spine is for the people. We're extending our city subway lines out to the new industrial zone with 3 dedicated stops for the yellow, blue, and red bus lines. Our longest and oldest subway lines here in Oneida Bay. From those stations, we will build a network of frequent buses that will branch out like capillaries, dropping workers off just a short walk from their jobs. But that will be in a future episode. Every masterpiece starts with a blank canvas. While the location of Southport is perfect for heavy industry since the air flows away from the downtown, it's really not the best in terms of waterways, as it's incredibly close to the edge of our map. Because of this, I want to prepare a little area of land for later in our episode. So we are going to pull the land back and create another man-made harbor inlet real quick to provide this priority before we construct more roads. With the land prepped, it's time for the primary road network. This is all about hierarchy. We need a clear system that keeps local traffic, deliveries, and all other big trucks in their own lanes, so to speak. The first thing we need is a main arterial connecting the three ports together. This main arterial road will be the backbone of the whole district. I'm going with some parallel port roads as these should be able to handle a ton of traffic. We'll keep it running north-south, splitting the district in two for now, and we can always consider an east-west if necessary. With the road network all laid out, it's time to build the heart of our new economy. The reason people will want to commute here in the first place: the jobs. Mayor Watanabe's plan called for huge modern factory sites, and we're going to build our 3 economic anchors right now. These signature industries will employ thousands and define the character of this district. First, and most fittingly for Oneida Bay, we're building a massive shipyard right on the coast. It's a natural fit for the location we've so carefully sculpted, giving us a direct connection to the sea. This will not only be a massive employer, but will also become a landmark for the entire region. This is the heavy industry our city is named for. Near our wet port, we'll place our second coastal industry, a large fish factory. This makes perfect sense, taking advantage of our seaside location to process resources and produce food, which is something, honestly, our city is pretty in need for. It creates a nice little maritime industrial zone and diversifies our food production capabilities. In addition, by placing it in the wet port, fishermen from Oliver Green's fish farm can travel easily across our 3-way roundabout interchange to deliver their fish for further processing. The third anchor is all about the future. Near our airport, we're placing a state-of-the-art electronics factory. This represents the high-tech, high-value side of our industrial expansion. It requires a huge workforce and will produce valuable goods for export and for our own commercial zones. These three facilities are the core of our economic plan. Now we just need to find a way to get the people and the goods to them. The framework for our factories is set, but now for the most valuable asset, our citizens. We have to get thousands of workers to and from these jobs comfortably and efficiently without making them get in a car. This is where our focus lies, the second spine of our system, the passenger transit network. We are going to make the commute here so easy by public transit that driving will feel like a total pain. The first move, extend the metro. Our red line, which extends from Cyclops Head to our airport, has been perfectly positioned to terminate at the shipyard. We'll continue this line via a tunnel so that we can preserve as much industrial zoning as possible. Our second subway station will be our blue line, which will extend out to the fish factory. This line may not actually terminate here. The Oneida Bay Transit Authority is still fiercely discussing extending this line east towards Oliver Green's fish farm. However, the opposition is stating there aren't enough jobs in that area to warrant such an expensive endeavor. Be sure to make your voice on the matter heard by voicing your input in the comments below. Should the EBTA extend the blue line east up to the fish farms, or should it terminate at the fish factory? Finally, the yellow subway station, which we will extend to the electronics factories. And yes, I abused mods a little bit and I built two of these mainly because we have such a huge deficit with our electronics. So I want to see if I can fix that a little bit with the just two switch on factories. This is where a district really finds its soul. Laying down roads and zones is just the science. Detailing is the art. We're going to spend some time now bringing this place to life, adding all the little touches that make it feel real. All right, moment of truth. The planning is done, the building is finished, the details are in. All that's left is to hit that play button and watch it all come to life. This is always the most exciting part of any big build. Did our theories actually work? Will the systems we designed do what they're supposed to do? Let's let the game run and take a peek, shall we? Okay, a few months have passed in Oneida Bay and we're seeing the signs of life. Trucks are spawning at the new factories and are correctly using the road hierarchy, funneling into the main arterial and straight out to the port gates. That is a massive win right there. Now let's go check on the people. Citizens are streaming out of the new metro stations, which honestly, this is awesome. The platforms are already getting packed, so this is TOD Dream right here, in action. We've finally given our citizens a better option than driving cars to work. Let's pull up the info views. Traffic flow is looking pretty healthy, and right now everything seems to be flowing smoothly. Now for the economy tab. Well, the population tab, I guess, technically. But yeah, the number of jobs skyrocketed. We have 4,788 open positions and semi-broken unemployment rate of 1.1%. Let's go look at our imports tab, and yep, our local manufacturing is beginning to ramp up and our imports are starting to fall. We are finally making stuff the city needs. It looks like the grand vision has begun to pay off. The dual spine strategy was a success. Wow, what a project. We were facing a serious problem, a city being bled dry by import costs. The mayor's challenge was huge, build a massive industrial sector, but don't you dare ruin the transit-friendly vibe of Oneida Bay. And today, we began it. We've successfully built what is going to become a modern industrial district that isn't a traffic nightmare, but a model of efficiency. By using that dual spine strategy, we created a totally separate network for truck cargo and for people. Our dedicated cargo artery is funneling all the heavy traffic directly to the port gates, keeping our streets clear and flowing smoothly. And the passenger transit spine centered around our new subway extensions have made taking public transit to work the easiest and most logical choice for thousands of new workers. We've created jobs, boosted our economy, and secured our city's future, all while sticking to our guns about building a people-first city. As we take one last look at our budding new industrial district, factories humming and glowing against the sky, we can be proud of what we built today. But in a city like this, solving one problem always creates a new one. All this new production and all these new jobs are attracting a flood of new people. Our housing demand is ready to burst, and our neighborhoods are getting crowded with the 7th mayoral election just on the horizon. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this massive build. If you enjoyed watching Oneida Bay grow, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. And let me know in the comments, what should we name this new industrial beast? Do we want to keep it as Southport, or do we want a better name? I'd love to hear your ideas. Until next time, I hope everyone has a phenomenal week.